Hello everyone. Today I'm making a quick video because feel it's a good time for a introduction for those new and to give updates on the channels. So, for those new here, Delta Zen used to go by Erozensen, also decided to go by Delta Erozensen for a brief period, but then realized, holy crap, 17 characters was too long and started becoming a sentence. Luckily enough, Twitch has a limit, believe it's around 25, so we can only make a small sentence at worst. So, essentially speaking, the lore is we are a void spirit that takes form of various animals, mostly a fox lately, hoping to get a dragonic and owl form as well. We are currently running from the SCP Foundation, as they have pulled me from my voidly home. We can still get back to the void and whatnot, but they hold my precious magical gems, which give me magical powers or alternative abilities, such as faster zoomies and ability to change into different animals. Of course, for the most part, we are a variety streamer on Twitch. We do have linkies above and around me, along with on the description below. Would love to have you all join us live on Twitch. If you also would like to be kept up to date with updates, we do have a Twitter, which is also now called X. Gonna keep calling it Twitter because feel that is more. It feels more right, you know? Gonna have both logos up just because wanting to keep it kind of fair here. But essentially speaking, have decided for both channels or both platforms, if you will. So, Twitch will essentially be my main live channel, hoping to kind of do Monday through Thursday. If worst case scenarios, it'll be Tuesday through Thursday, in some cases, Monday through Wednesday. Times will vary based on my job and based on how merciful they feel this week towards, or the week in question towards, have restrictions in place for where they can't put me in the morning, but sometimes they do put me rather close on Thursday, so there might be more shorter streams on Thursday. Now, essentially speaking, we're going to be doing variety games. We're also going to be doing just chattings from time to time, and it also feels like it would be a great channel to host interviews where we interview other streamers along with a bunch of random events. Like we do have anniversaries, we do have parties, we do have a birthday stream. At times we're going to be hitting milestones, hopefully, for where we could do 24-hour streams. There's going to be a lot of things, including hopefully more collabs, especially with newer people. Currently, a lot is in the works. It's going to take a minute. Sorry for the fact that was hoping to have this video released in March, but or not March, April to coincide with my anniversary, but due to life happening and it taking me for a minute to make a basic script that I could kind of agree upon, we are now doing it here. Trying to keep this below 10 minutes, we're going to find out if my rambling will make it happen. But essentially speaking, now on to the YouTube. We are going to be having YouTube exclusive content like some games that Twitch won't allow. We're also going to be having some basic commentaries. We're also going to be delving into a few things. It feels like overall we're going to make YouTube more into a commentary and a VOD channel, but would like to give you all some exclusive content as well, as it only feels fair. So, essentially speaking, might have some wacky ideas coming down the line. Like, for example, we do have the War of the Seven versus the IRS coming up, where we do have VTubers who will be facing off against a hidden boss. But essentially speaking, it's an age of conflict for simplicity's sake. If y'all like it, we could actually make it as a World Sandbox War as well. And then there will be more coming. But a few ground rules to let out for the game reviews, because feel like should easily say it here. So, essentially speaking, if the event that we cannot make it past like a tutorial, or if we can't make it past the first few levels, it feels only fair that the game will probably not be reviewed because maybe it's a skill issue. But if it's other than a skill issue, if it seems like the game is glitchy and buggy as all mess, then we're going to review the game fairly. But in, for example, Aoni Absolute Fear, As some of you may have seen live on twitch.tv/DeltaZen, essentially speaking, we made it past first few levels barely, because essentially speaking, the puzzles were causing us to struggle. We would have issues with the puzzles, and made it maybe to this third level. I believe it was the third level. But due to the fact of that, and the fact that most of my scripts just turned out to be like rage or salt filled, it didn't feel right to review the game, and thus we will not be posting a review there. But to kind of give a good example, so essentially speaking, without any absolute fear, it did kind of feel like the game blew its scary load real quick. Maybe there's more horror gimmicks down the line or more spoopy, but it doesn't feel like there's much more to go on for that. It just, like, unlike the original, the game did kind of blow its load real quick. The original game did at least build up slightly before the Blue Demon came up, and the main fact can also bring up is Blue Demon was supposed to be originally blue, but due to a coloring or a texture issue with the sprite work, it came out more purple, not world ending, just a little tidbit that would like to bring to your attention for giggles. Now, essentially speaking, with that all said, Aoni Absolute Fear is going to be one of a handful of games that sadly will not be reviewed live on this channel, but it's a game that would easily recommend taking a look into because it's an interesting horror genre. But back to it before we continue down this line. Now, overall, hoping to make more content for all the platforms across the board, hoping to post more to Twitter, hoping to post more here, and we will be doing random stuff on the Twitch. There's going to be plenty of things coming up. Would love to have you all join us live at Twitch. The linkies are below. And thanks to Editor Zen making this lovely background, they are on your screen for your convenience. Or, in some cases, for the YouTube link, for a laugh. Now, with all said and done, would like to say thank you all for 4 years of fun adventures, wacky times. Here's hoping for more wackier adventures, new stuff, as we enter a new chapter in the void and with our adventures. Thank you all for watching. Y'all stay safe, keep being amazing, and we'll catch you all around. This is Delta Zen, signing off.